Happy Friday, everybody. It's your boy, Have You Met Machi, here on the Digits platform where we talk everything that is Solana NFTs, where every Wednesdays and Fridays we jump on here where we're not here for a long time, but for an absolutely good time. Now, although things are looking still bad, and a narrative of 0% royalties is still in the air, making a major hit on all these NFT collections, we're going to take a look at where people are putting their attention towards. We're going to follow the money. And we're also going to talk about, towards the end of this video, why things aren't always going to be this bad. Where I think there's going to be a lot of optimistic news and people are working very hard to change the narrative that's going on in the Solana NFT market. Now, like I've been talking about, looking at the blue chip index, things are definitely low. And if you haven't made an entry with some solid projects with a good vision, a good founder, and a great team, then now would be the time to do some homework, do some research, and potentially enter those projects that are reaching all-time lows right now. Now, looking at volume, things are still low. Even though NFT collections are at an all-time low right now, I personally think that we're just in a phase, a meta, if you will, where eventually we're going to see higher days and these NFT collections that have a great foundation and great revenue streams are going to come out victorious on this. So I set up my portfolio already. I made my trips. I made my entry points, and I'm just now waiting patiently for that time of a bull market. Now on Soul Sniper, again, looking at the market, things are definitely low. Projects that minted today, products that minted a couple days ago, they're not looking too good. Experiments was a major hyped NFT collection from the influencer jersey. It's below mint price, which was at 2 Solana. Good Vibrations, another NFT collection that had a lot of hype behind its mint, is now down bad as well. Now looking at the weekly, we talked about this on the last video. Right now things are roughly between 60 to 30% down. So if you haven't done your research, definitely do that while you can and potentially make an entry point. Some solid products that we talked about on this channel have been Liberty Square, have been Critter Cult. Kikiverse is another product that I'm slowly DCAing into. Every time it goes down 0.1 Solana, I purchase 5 more. Wade Friends and Family, that's another one we talked about where people are paper handing it, and now it's under 20 Solana. There's still more pain up ahead. I'm not saying to make an entry point right now, put everything in your basket, and go full swing. There's still more pain up ahead, especially when there's this other blockchain called Aptos that's taken a lot of market volume. Now, speaking of Aptos, it's this new layer 1 blockchain that people are quoting as the Solana killer, which I think is complete horseshit. But nonetheless, the big talking point that's going on right now in NFT Twitter. You got Soulport Tom saying, it seems like mint season is in full swing on Aptos, with projects raising millions a day in funds and mints. It reminds me of Solana over a year ago, but the question is, will it last? He also follows up with a great point, which is pretty much saying that this is early days for Aptos, where there's going to be a lot of rugs and scams, so be very vigilant and careful for anyone making an entry point. He says from any long-term investment standpoint, you would need to go with ecosystems that have stood the test of time. So if you're investing in NFTs now in Aptos, just understand the risk of long-term investments with it. That being said, happy to see the APT ecosystem doing well. And then we got Shillin' Villain, a big influencer on NFT Twitter, saying, I don't think I can be so bullish on Sol NFTs for much longer. My favorite marketplace doesn't support creators. My favorite founder doesn't support creators. My favorite influencer doesn't support creators. Ethereum gas fees are at 0. We'll be shifting focus. So now you have another person that's switching over from Solana to Ethereum. My boy Easy Eats Bodega chimed in saying, fuck it, just bought a bag of Aptos. Let's see how wild west the NFTs are. We're even seeing projects that could have minted over on Solana or Ethereum switching over to Aptos because there's so much talking point and attention happening on that blockchain right now because it's the new shiny thing. So let's talk about Aptos real quickly. Like I said, it's the new shiny thing that's happening right now in the crypto market. It's a layer 1 blockchain that's apparently very fast, similar to Solana and Near when it comes down to the TPS or transactions per second. The team and the founder and the VCs behind it are apparently high individuals with ties to Meta/Facebook. So overall, Aptos is looking very bullish to a lot of individuals. So I did a deep dive on Twitter to see which upcoming NFT products people are very bullish on. And I found a great post from @ImmutableSoul, a Soul individual, which tweeted out this picture which shows a good graphic on which NFT products people are very hyped about. And the 2 NFT collections that I keep hearing about are going to be the Bruh Bears and the Aptos Monkeys. People keep thinking that these 2 products are going to be the Crypto Punks or the Bored Ape Yacht Club of Ethereum or the Solana Monkey Business or the Gods for Solana. Personally, I don't think that's going to happen. We saw similarities to this on the Lunar blockchain when it came down to the galactic punks and people comparing that to CryptoPunks, but it really never was. Right now, Cardano and Near NFTs are trying to do that same thing. But I think all of the volume and the big narratives, the big teams, are still behind Ethereum and Solana. But nonetheless, I wanted to check out the Bruh Bears to see what they were all about. And they're definitely seeing some engagement right now with some good mutual followings and overall followings in an NFT bear market. And looking at the art, you can see that they picked a pixelated route, which is a smart move to show similarities to maybe CryptoPunks or Solana monkey business. And they are getting some good engagement that you can see right now. Again, we're in an NFT bear market, and right now this blockchain and this NFT collection, the Bruh Bears, is what everyone wants to talk about. Some great engagement, as you can see right here. And looking at Aptos Monkey, 67.7 thousand followers. We just don't see that on Solana or even Ethereum right now. And the art right here is looking really good. It's definitely clean. It's got a cutesy vibe to it, which people are loving right now. It looks like that meta of cutesiness and adorableness hasn't gone away. And they chose to go with the monkeys, which is always a smart approach because we saw the success on Ethereum when it comes down to Bored Ape Yacht Club. And we saw the same thing with Solana monkey business on Solana. And looking more at their sneak peeks, I definitely do like what I'm seeing. The background colors are great. The sunglasses are rocking hard. It looks like the details and the attributes that they're putting onto this collection are going to be no joke. So overall, I do like what I'm seeing over there, and I get why they're getting a lot of attention because it looks like these NFT collections are putting up some work. It looks like they're taking this serious. But at the same time, for any new blockchain and new NFT collections on that blockchain, just be very vigilant because there's bound to be a lot of rugs and a lot of scams. So definitely do your own research and invest at your own risk. And then we got Headsauce, another NFT YouTuber, which if you haven't checked out already, definitely check out his videos because he does a lot of good work over on his channel doing deep dives on Solana NFTs. Headsauce posts a thread over here on Aptos on pretty much everything you need to know when it comes down to wallets and marketplaces. So if you're curious about the leading wallets that's going on Aptos, definitely check out Rise or Martian, and the marketplaces that look like are popping right now on Aptos are Topaz and Suful. I'm probably butchering all of those names, but definitely check them out if you're interested on NFTs on Aptos. Now look, like I said, I'm going nowhere when it comes down to Solana NFTs. I follow the alpha wherever that is on any blockchain, but for the most part, I'm bullish on the blockchain of Solana, and I feel like that's going to be the leading blockchain for many years up ahead. But again, this is the people's channel. This is your channel. So if you have interest on Aptos NFTs, on Ethereum NFTs, Cardano, or even Near NFTs, definitely let me know and we can always figure out to change this channel to that, or maybe do one episode every week on one of those blockchains NFTs. Definitely open for suggestions, so feel free to leave a comment down below or join the Digits Discord in the description below. Shoot me a DM or tag me at HaveYouMetMachi. Now, like I said, long term, I'm very bullish on Solana NFTs. Reason being is because the leading heads on Solana NFTs are getting together to figure out this problem and find a solution. Frank the Gods, the founder of the Gods Collection, posted this blog over on his Substack, pretty much putting his thought process on what a solution to the 0% royalty movement could look like for Solana NFTs. And look, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because that would take too long, but his closing thoughts were that we can either accept royalties going to zero as the tragedy of the commons, or we can rally together as a community to solve the problem. The fact that royalties aren't automatically distributed on-chain is the problem. It's not a feature, it's a bug. Over the last 5 months, we've seen this bug exploited by Solana NFT collectors, traders, and marketplaces. The entire ecosystem is driven by social consensus. If we all decide we want royalties, there is a way to make this happen. If we don't, that's fine too. The key is that we all control our destiny as an ecosystem. And like I said, the biggest brains on Solana NFTs like Soulport Tom chimed in with his own thoughts. He says, in the next 2 days, we anticipate minting the first NFTs on the mainnet with our royalty enforcement technology. He also adds that the biggest hurdle will be getting marketplaces and tech providers to comply. The community must rally to get Magic Eden and all other NFT systems to integrate the solution. The POC will just be a showcase of it working. Then it's up for a big community push to get adoption. And this is exactly why I love Solana NFTs, because you have the biggest brains in this whole Solana space coming together, working as a team to figure out a solution to this problem, because nobody wants to see the end of a whole chain, of a whole ecosystem going to turmoil. So I think there's brighter days up ahead. Not only that, but I think a bull market at the same time is up ahead. So with the narrative of the royalty problem going away and a bull market coming back, I do fully believe that entry points on great projects right now, like Tyler Robotics, like the Gods, like other collections that we talked about on this YouTube channel, now is the time to make that entry point if you haven't already. Not financial advice, of course, just my own opinion. Now, closing thoughts on NFT collections that I am jumping into. Like I mentioned before, Claynosaurus, huge mint that I'm bullish on. Definitely check them out. The Digits Agents, a free mint that's going on in Ethereum. Definitely check them out. I mean, I've been talking about them nonstop for good reason. Some of the greatest videos and cinematic trailers I've ever seen. And what I am accumulating more and more every day is the Kikiverse. Every time they go down 0.1 Solana, I keep buying 5 more. I remain to be bullish on Solana NFTs, and my thoughts and alpha on it aren't going anywhere. If you want information on Aptos or anything else, feel free to let me know, and we'll see what we can do for this NFT channel. Thank you all so much.